Alright, take 3. Alright, this is like the 3rd or 4th time I've tried to do this video. This is a breakdown video and why I chose to do rental versus owning a trailer. So I lost a grease cap. It sheared off at where the threads meet the flange on the cap. It sheared off right here. This cap is off another trailer that Bennett owns, because I'm up here in Forest City, Iowa at Wade's truck repair, Wade's trucking, Wade something. They're 5 miles out of town. Anyway, they're going to go ahead and pull the nut and stuff off. They're going to pack the bearings and then put that cap back in its place. And then we're going to roll down the road. They pretty friendly here. Only thing this is going to cost me is my time. Now, if I owned the trailer, it would cost me time and money. Not saying that renting is the best thing. What I'm saying is renting takes the financial burden out of making repairs. Also, the thing I like about Bennett's program is it's $500 a month for the trailer, and they have an account set up with Penske. So if you're near a big town or a city, generally, Penske can get to get it done. Now, one big issue is these are packed with grease instead of oil. Good thing about that is that I didn't lose the bearing when I lost the cap. Had they been filled with oil and lost the cap, I probably would have lost the bearing, and I probably wouldn't have been able to limp it around town until I found a place to get it fixed. Because when the cap flung off, and I don't know where it flung off at, my guess is that it flung off this morning, because when I did my post-trip inspection, the cap was there, and when I did my pre-trip, it was there, but when I got down the road to the yard to load, it wasn't there. So I may not have necessarily lost the bearing, but we can chalk this up as a win for grease-packed bearings. So having said that, grease and oil, that's up to you. I think it's personal preference. I'm starting to lean more towards grease. I was an oil guy, but being that I've never had this kind of problem out of Big Tex or PJ trailers I've ever owned, this seems to be a ship sheet issue, even though they're Dexter axles. I just don't get it. This isn't the first go-around I've had with these. I've actually had to replace that one. The only one that I haven't had to tighten up or replace or screw with is that one. So I don't know what Amish boy put this one on, but he did it right. And I guess they had somebody else do the other 3, because I've had issues with the other 3. Also, something to keep in mind, what y'all might want to keep track of on these new trailers, is that nut. Make sure that some bitch is tight. Lost a valve stem on the inside tire. So, stay on top of your equipment, is all I can tell you guys. And, of course, buy the appropriate cap for your trailer, and go ahead and keep 2 or 3 on hand, because you're going to need it. So anyway, as always, be safe and be good, and we will post another video here shortly once I get loaded with some vans. But I'm here waiting on them to get this done. So anyway, y'all be good.